How are you finding marketing books now during quarantine and the scare for COVID-19? Well, not the scare, the very much the reality of COVID-19. How are you finding ways to market your book and get your voice out there versus what you were doing pre-pandemic?
Well, I stopped traveling. So I was doing a lot of traveling before and attending conferences and getting to be in front of people, physically, bookstore events and panels and lots and lots of school visits. So now everything's gone virtual, and I'm still grateful for the chance to be able to talk to people through, a screen. But it is different, and I know people do have screen fatigue, and I'm seeing. I haven't had. I had a book come out, a picture book like The Moon Loves the Sky, come out right at the beginning of pandemic. So it came out March 12th. So that was right
Oh, wow.
as things were happening. Or did I have that right? March 12th, or yeah, March 10th, March 12th. And so it was that week when things really started shutting down. And since then, the paperback version of More of the Stories come out. The bind up version of the Zaid Salim Chasing the Dreams series has come out, but I haven't had anything else new. So Amina Song is going to be the first since, we've been entrenched in this new world. So it is a bit daunting in terms of how different it's going to be. I'm glad to see that there's some early love for it, just excitement around it, knowing that it's related to Amina's voice, which is heartening. So I hope people will be interested in hearing me talk about it. And we're still trying to figure out. I know publishers are trying to pivot and trying to come up with new and creative ways to get the word out there. It's also a little bit tricky because things are hard right now, and the world is just seems to be this gigantic mess. And there's a lot of really big concerning issues that we're facing as a country and as a planet. And so it is kind of awkward to be like, hey, buy my book.
By March, that's all going to be sorted. It's going to be fine.
I hope so. I mean, I really, really hope so. But in general, even like buy my books that already exist, like it's like this weird balance where, I feel like, of course, I think books are important, and I'm happy to see people turning to books in these times and finding comfort in them and entertainment when we can't go out. But it's a tricky line, and I'm trying to find the right balance. And of course, I would love for people to read my books and buy my books and buy a lot of them, but of course, I know that they have to figure things out, and so yeah, we'll see what happens, but I'm hopeful about many things, and that things will get better, and that I do believe books make the world better. So one way we can.
Well, hopefully books will get better, and reach out to your local library, esteemed audience. I'm sure they would be thrilled to hear from you. My library has got most of their catalog available digitally through a couple of different apps that I can use. Or if I order my books, they will put them together and set them outside the library so I can just go by for contactless pickup for free.
Right, which is
you can't beat that.
Right? Yeah, incredible. Yeah, and I know
your local bookstores, obviously.
Of course, yeah, and then school librarians are still building their libraries, and I mean, everybody's just, I know, trying as hard as they can to make things seem as normal as possible for kids, and to share this excitement of new books coming out. And, so there's that too, and something positive to look forward to, and to, get kids excited about reading. And so there's that too, of course. The fun part of promoting is imagining your readers and getting to interact with them. That's, for me, the most exciting part. Economics aside and survival aside. But no, so I think there's that, that hopeful and I think just this industry is such a lovely one to be part of, because at the end of the day, everybody cares about kids and loves kids and wants to see them be great readers and learn something about the world and grow up to be empathetic and, warm and accepting people. And so I feel like that is driving a lot of what people are doing right now and caring about right now. And so that's nice to see. And it's nice to see the books that are getting a lot of attention right now, and with Black Lives Matter and some of the, literature that's really being showcased, which I think is so important and vital, really. So those are all great things, I think, that the industry is doing, and hopefully will continue to do. And So I'm excited in that front, but it is different for sure. I won't lie. It's different and a little bit scary, but we'll see.